Are we still sinking? Are we going to hit the bottom? We're going to hit the bottom of the ocean here. Oh, okay. We're going to hit any second now. This could be horribly violent. Hope there isn't drowning. Oh, God. Oh, that was a big bang. Hello guys, how are you doing? I'm 𝐒𝐢𝐦 and this is the deep diving of FloodDragon. It's a game that's just released on the 15th of July 2022. It's from Raylink Studio. It'll only cost you £6.19, and whilst most of the Steam page is in English, none of the game actually is. Now, as per usual, this is a first look gameplay review, which means I haven't looked at or played the game before. And I do that so that you can see exactly what you're going to get for your money. A lot of this is going to be guesswork, I imagine, but let's start with a bit of VIP. I've no idea if this is correct. That doesn't seem correct. Okay, let's try this instead. So whether or not this will ever be converted into English is... I have no idea, to be honest. It doesn't seem that way, but having looked at the pictures and the gameplay, I just really liked what I saw. I really felt like this was worthy of a look, and if it's unplayable in its current state for me, then I can always return it within 2 hours. But I thought I'd give it a try so that you guys don't have to. There's a whole storyline here that we're not really going to get sort of involved in, but unless you speak Chinese, of course, and then maybe you could translate for me in the comments. In addition to that, when I loaded the game up, it actually fired up in VR mode. Now, it doesn't say that it's a VR game anywhere that I've seen anyway, but maybe if I make some progress today, I'll fire it up again and see what it's like in VR, see if it actually does work in VR. It's an Unreal Engine 4 game. Sometimes Unreal Engine 4 games forget to turn off the VR mode, and it boots up into VR even though it's not really VR. Right, that's enough of an intro. Let's try and figure out what we've got to do. Okay. It all looks perfectly okay. This is probably the hardest level. I probably skipped the tutorial and gone straight into... Okay. It's a bit abrupt, the transitions, I have to say. Right now, I'm not sure if it's crashed or whether it's loading. Oh, see, now these are the things I like. Okay, just chuck me in the water, why don't you? Sink or swim, in at the deep end. Look at this. Isn't this fantastic?
欢迎来到蛟龙号驾驶舱，请跟随提示步骤，学习如何驾驶蛟龙号，以及执行深潜任务。
Okay, well, out of all of that, the only word I captured was 𝐒𝐢𝐿𝐴, and I'm pretty sure that's incorrect. So, wow. Ah. Okay, power on. I'm hoping it's sort of idiot-proof, and I can fumble my way through it. Something is beeping. Something is beeping. That's shut. The radio's off. Got 2 lights there, 2 greens there. Oh, I think we're diving. I think we're diving. I only have this one very little window, it looks like. But if this is the depth gauge... We're either diving or going forwards. I think we're diving. We must be diving, right? I don't know what this white thing is. Oh, hang on. Right, so that has stabilized me. Oh, I think we failed. Right, okay. This is going to be very tricky, isn't it? What I need to do is find some sort of manual that I can translate or interpret or something. I wonder if it has controller support. Again, it doesn't really say much on the Steam page. It's very much a blank canvas. Okay, so none of this is working now. It's weird that these go up when I click here. I find that rather odd. So we're at 3.8 feet. Okay. Everything I click on switches those buttons. Okay, that is most odd. Okay, so that's lights. That must be the dive plane. I'm going to struggle here, aren't I? V. Oh, okay. V. That's an external camera. Right, well that helps. So now it wants me to switch this. No, it doesn't want me to switch this. It wants me to steer, dive. Left and right. Look, see, that's in English. Left and right, yeah. Oh, there's another one. How's that one controlled? Ah, with the arrow keys. Okay, so we got WASD on the left one, and the arrow keys on the right one. Alright. And I can see stuff happening. So if I go to external camera, and I press right, you can see we're rotating. Oh no, we're rotating, yeah. Okay, and that brings us straight again. Something going on there. Let's see if we can figure out what we're supposed to be doing. This could be painful. This could be painful. Oh, hang on. This thing. So I can't zoom it. What the hell? There's water coming through the thing into me. Right, I think I'm supposed to be turning to the left here. There we go. On track. So I probably need to follow this, right? Which, trust me, is not as easy as you might think. I'm not sure what I'm meant to be seeing it with that, to be honest. Should we try diving again? Oh, that's not working. Well, I knew it was going to be tricky. So we're now travelling forwards. Or we were for a second. Okay. We are most definitely struggling here. I'm going to have to find a solution to this. Okay, so doing a little bit of experimentation and research in the background, trying to understand what's going on here. I found Raylink Studios' website, sort of. It's not really their website, but anyway. Same game is actually called The Adventure of 𝐒𝐢𝐦. Now that sounds rather French, so it's probably not pronounced that way. That's 48 yen in China. But what I discovered is, having researched this is actually a real ship. This is the Chinese... Turn the audio off on that. This is the Chinese deep diving submersible. And it has dived incredibly deep by all accounts. May even possibly hold the record for the deepest dive. I'm not entirely sure. But according to Chinese media anyway, I think they think it has. So this is back in the day when they were doing tests, but this was back in 2018 or something. So this is actually a real ship that they've modelled. And it does say here that we firmly believe that games are not only games, but also the knowledge and stories of science, culture, history, and other levels contained in games. They also radiate to the field of two-dimensional and even movies. These contents are very worth sharing with you who loves games. I've also dived into the files, and there is obviously it's on the Unreal Engine anyway, but there are some references to Oculus, OpenVR, and stuff like that. So I think it is a VR capable game, quite possibly, even though it doesn't say it on Steam. So we haven't made huge amounts of progress, I have to admit, but we come in here into the comments, if I can find it. Oh, where? Deep diving, community hub. Right, let's try that. No, it wasn't there, sorry, but I'm going to take a look at there in a second. Discussions, plans for English localization from 𝗏𝗏 Now, it's nice that they translate what they say, because obviously I wouldn't know what the hell they were talking about otherwise. But I just sort of chucked one in there just saying, yeah, I'm struggling to figure this out at the moment. An English translation manual, maybe if they're not going to do English localization, then just a manual would help tremendously. And then I asked, is it actually a VR game? Because it doesn't say on Steam. But I think I've since discovered that yes, it probably is. So we've made some progress, some limited progress in trying to work out what this game does. And I'm just going to take a little look through here. And oh my god, hey, look, there's loads of cool stuff that you can see in the game. I don't know, I'm assuming I think it would be awesome if we could get this to work. Whether or not we can get it to work is another kettle of fish. So guides, nothing. Reviews, nothing. Okay, so this might end up being a dead video. But I am at least trying. You can see I am at least trying to get some information on this. And if I ever figure it out, I'll share it with you, what I did and how I did it. Yeah, I'm gonna pause the video and sort of dive into this and try and figure something out. Okay, guys, so I've rebooted and I've got an Xbox controller plugged in. I think this might help us progress a smidge. Let's just see if I can do anything other than the one we did before. So I can do a different mission. It's really aggressive, I've got to say. Very sensitive. It's actually moving my mouse, which I wasn't expecting. Alright, so this is a new deployment. This looks vastly worse weather. So now we know that it's an official submersible ship. I've got to say,
欢迎来到蛟龙号驾驶舱，执行西南印度洋深潜任务。
it does seem to be very, very well modeled. So we've got 2 green lights on here and 2 red lights on up here. Let's just turn those off. Okay, so we're definitely diving. My left thumbstick controls that, my right thumbstick doesn't control anything. So I can't seem to control that second joystick at all. That didn't help very much at all, did it? Okay, let's maybe try this one. That looks more like a beginner's level to me. With my bestest Chinese, that is simplified Chinese.
2012年6月，蛟龙号载人潜水器最大下潜深度达到7062米，创造了国际上 同类作业型载人潜水器下潜深度记录，标志着我国已经具备在全球99.8%以上海域开展深海资源研究和勘探的能力，实现了我国深海技术的重大突破。载人球舱，直径2.1米，标准载员3人，采用钛合金材质，厚70毫米，能抗超高压。
So this is how we look around the ship, how we inspect it, I guess.
银锌蓄电池主电池，作为整个潜水器，银锌蓄电池主电池作为整个潜水器唯一的动力来源，蛟龙号对蓄电池的要求非常苛刻。为节省机械臂，蛟龙号前端配备2条机械臂，右臂进行高精度作业，左臂进行力量型作业。
So I think it's just telling you about all the parts on the ship.
前部装有水声电话换能器，水声电话是蛟龙号载人潜水银锌蓄电池主电池，作为整。
If you're Chinese, this must be hilarious for you. Or if you speak Chinese. Right, I've got to try and figure out how to get in this bloody thing. I know how to look around it.
载人球舱，直径2.1米，标准载员3人，采用钛合金材质，厚70毫米，能抗超高压。
So I can't physically move. And every time I hover over something, it just tells me what it is. There must be a way to get in there.
压载铁，潜水器两侧配备4块压载铁，重量可以。载人球舱，直径2.1米，标准载员3人，采用钛合金材质，厚70毫米，能抗超高压。银锌蓄电池主电池。
Pretty sure it's just telling me about parts of the ship. Oh, this is so frustrating. I just want to get in and do it. Okay, so I'm using a translation app on my phone, and I can tell you that this says, test the water intake and drainage system of 𝐒𝐤 test the driving system of 𝐒𝐤, manually drive it to the specific waypoint, dive to 0.3 kilometers, and then take pictures of fish near the waypoint. So that's what we have to do. Let's see if I can figure this out with the translation app. So this is the South China Sea, and it's going to be tricky. All kinds of tricky. Alright, we'll do our best here. Do our absolute best here.
欢迎来到蛟龙号驾驶舱，请跟随提示步骤，学习如何驾驶蛟龙号，以及执行深潜任务。
Right, so this says... Right, so we turn this on. Okay, we turn this on. And then we can set the dive level. Apparently. Translation is not perfect. Apparently that says deep sea rice, which I think is unlikely. So we're actually diving, which is kind of cool. What does this say? Return to the same... Oh, so obviously I did something wrong. So there's autopilot and auto hover. So this is autopilot and this is auto hover. So now we're diving. We're turning it back off. We should auto hover. What does this one say? It doesn't want to pick it up because it's in red. Okay, well the auto hover seems to work. I don't know. This is bloody hard. I just found a third joystick. Right, maybe I'll try this in VR. Maybe that will work better for us. Okay, we're going to fire up again. This time I've got a VR headset on, connected via Link Air. Seems to be firing up. Nothing in the headset yet though. doesn't seem to have fired up correctly. Okay, manually started Steam VR. Let's try again. The deep diving of FloodDragon will launch into an environment in your VR HM and HMD as well as on your desktop. Performance may not be acceptable in this mode. To launch the game only on your desktop, please exit Steam VR before launching the game. We'll risk it. Still nothing in the VR headset. Perhaps it will activate once we get in the water. Or once we get into the submersible. Definitely nothing. Sight at the moment. In fact, nothing appears to be loading at all now. Oh, hang on. Now we have something in VR. Cool. Okay. So, I appear to be incredibly low down, but let's... Doesn't seem to have picked up my hands yet. This is very much a fumbly experience right now. I've got to say though, that little snippet of the ship in the water in VR, pretty cool. Oh god, now I feel nauseous. Vomit all over the ship. Oh lovely. Ah, close your eyes. It's horrible. Right, so I'm pretty sure my position is right.
请跟随提示步骤学习如何驾驶蛟龙号，以及执行深潜任务。
Oh, I'm trying to reset the view, and it doesn't like that at all. Oh yeah, this is not well optimized in the slightest. Okay, so my view has not been reset whatsoever. I've got to say though, God, it looks amazing the way it's modelled. How am I going to do this? I'll attempt standing up. Can't reach anything. It looks absolutely superb in here, but I just can't see a goddamn thing. So the built-in Oculus reset view feature 100% does not work. It doesn't. Oh, hang on, it's put me back down again. Ah, right. Well, in that case, I could jimmy it a bit. So, I'll ask it to reset my view. Now I'll put the headset on the floor. Press the button. Haha, bitches. Alright. Now we're in it. Yes. It's the game. This really does look really rather nice. What's with it? But I have no hands. God, these joysticks are tiny. They're like children's joysticks. It's like a little play toy joystick. It's not real. It's great. Do you know what? It looks an awful lot smaller in VR. Awful lot smaller in VR. I can see stuff over here, but we're going to have to plug in cables and all sorts of things. But check a blueprint multiple. That's an English one. Ow! That's my knee. Right. If I get really close. Let's see, watch trailer now, 720p. I can't click on anything. The hands are not going up at all. Not entirely sure what they expect us to do from this part. So still the controls work on the keyboard. So maybe I can do it with the mouse. Fine. Oh crap. Thing is, I've got no mouse pointer in here either. Oh, it's such a frustration. It's an epic shame because it looks really nice. It really does look interesting, but I just cannot get it to fire. I cannot get it to work in VR. I can't understand it enough to use it in. At least now I know that the message that's attached to that wire is not pointing at those buttons. It's just pointing at those buttons. So I can eliminate that from my. I can almost translate all of this for people. But hold TS. That's in English. And we know that controls the lights. How frustrating! Ah, I really want to play this game. Right, I'm going to give it another 20 minutes, half an hour, just to see if I can somehow figure out something. If I can, I'll bring you back in, but otherwise, probably going to be it. I don't know if you can hear any of that, because I forgot I moved my microphone super high so that I could stand up. Frustrating. Right, well, I've discovered something. So my mouse was disappearing off the game. This is why I couldn't click on anything. But now, if I look at something, then it will click it on or off. So that's some kind of progress right there. Not much, I imagine. I'm still sat. I think the problem is I'm going to be sat so close. This is all I can control. I only control those buttons. Nothing else seems to do anything. I can stick my head through the windscreen. So we're at 20.3 meters. Switch that off. Switch that off. Switch that off. Come on, okay. Give me some sort of. So stick your hands out to return or V. Press V. Alright, so we're here again. So I think we're just testing systems out, right? I don't know what button I pressed. I can't see the keyboard. I don't think it was the right button. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know what that is in front of me, but it's kind of hypnotic. See that? Oh, you can't see that. Oh, that's a shame. It's just some weird hexagonal shapes flicking across my screen. Downloading all my sensitive data, no doubt. Sending it who knows where. Right. Let's try. Let's try again. Because you never know. Something might change. I think it would be really great if they just produced a manual. You don't have to do localizations in the game if that takes too much time and effort. Just a manual would work. Oh god. Alrighty. Oh, splash. Now, if I'm not facing forwards, we're absolutely screwed. Because I can't reach my mouse and the keyboard and face a different direction. I think I'm going to entitle this, I really tried to play this game. Because I have really tried. Come on, FloodDragon. So we're actually deep in the water this time. That is bright. It's even brighter. Ah, even with my eyes closed, it's burning my eyeballs. There's no need for that game.
欢迎来到蛟龙号驾驶舱，执行西南印度洋深潜任务。
4650 42. 4650 42. So hang on, we're going the right way. Seem to be going away from 4650 42. Is that what we're supposed to be doing? That's not it. Okay, 4700. New target. Yeah, 4700 coming up now. Clicking the damn button. Ah, I bet it's come off the screen again. Where's my mouse? Oh, come on, mouse. Yeah, we've gone way past 4700. Can't click on it. Me can't do nothing. Everything I just figured out in the last attempt now doesn't work at all. Oh wow. Oh, I really wish I could see and play this game properly. Are we still sinking? Are we going to hit the bottom? We're going to hit the bottom of the ocean here. Oh, okay. We're going to hit any second now. This could be horribly violent. I hope there isn't drowning. Oh, God. Oh, that was a big bang. Is there any water coming in? Oh, that's not good. I played a VR game, submarine VR game once, and they modelled drowning, and it was absolutely horrific. But it doesn't look like any water's coming in. I don't think they've modelled that in this game. But let's just try and move the ship. I can roll the ship. Maybe I can roll us out of trouble. WASD to the rescue. Nothing happening. We're rotating. That's something. That's the most we've achieved since I started playing. What is that thing? Rocks. Okay. We have no propulsion. Oh, we do. We're moving forwards. Oh, we were moving forwards for a second. Oh yeah, we're definitely moving forwards. Look at this. Look, 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 look. That's... Right, okay, we are sort of exploring a bit. The best way to describe steering is a bit of a fight. It very much wants to go one way. I'm trying very much to go a different way. That's how it feels. This is the most amount of progress I've made, and it's taken probably about an hour to get to this point. We are officially moving. So the arrow keys on the right definitely control the roll pitch, and the WASD control the yaw and the propulsion. But it's far from sort of doing what I wanted to do. I hope you can hear me, because I'm having to lean in so far, and mic's probably not picking me up very well. Oh crap! At least there's no leaking now. It's quite immersive. Played another sort of submersible game, Titanic, and it's definitely making me want to play that game. That game was a lot more together than this. But anyway, I've given it a go. I've really tried, guys. My Chinese is not up to scratch, and it's about as intuitive as a I don't know, the rocket ship, I guess. Right, well, I'm going to wrap that up there. I gave it a good bash. There's nothing more I can do, guys. I hope this gives you, I don't know, a giggle, because it sure as hell isn't going to really help you out very much. Maybe if the devs see it, they'll realise that a little bit of English translation could get a couple more customers or something. I don't know. But anyway, I really tried. I was really hoping I'd be able to figure it out, but I just can't. I just can't seem to get anything to work. It's not intuitive at all. I really struggled. So my apologies, but I hope you at least had a giggle at my expense. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.